Politics, they say, is a game of chess, but in Rivers State, it has always been war. For years, one man stood tall, feared, revered, untouchable. Nyesom Ezenwo Wike, the strong man, the enforcer, the political landlord. Governors came and went, but Wike remained the center of gravity. He didn't just install power, he owned it. Then came similar in Fubara. Quiet, technocratic, unassuming. Many thought he was a placeholder, a custodian, a man who will bow, obey, and survive at the mercy of his political godfather. But power has a way of awakening something dangerous in a man. And one day, Rivers State woke up to a shock. Fubara had crossed over. Fubara had defected. Fubara had detonated the system. To understand the magnitude of what happened, you must first understand what Wiki represented. Wiki didn't just rule Rivers State politics. He engineered fear, loyalty, and consequence. He controlled the party structure, the House of Assembly, the grassroots machinery, the security narrative, the Abuja connections. Governors before him trembled. Successors served. When Wike handed power to Fubara, it wasn't a transfer. It was supposed to be a lease. The expectation was simple. You govern, but I decide budgets, appointments, contract, political direction. Fubara was expected to remain inside that cage. But cages only work when the prisoner accepts them. At first, Fubara tried peace. He endured public humiliation. He absorbed political sabotage. He watched lawmakers, loyal not to River people but to Wike, attempt to reduce him to a ceremonial governor. Bills blocked, impeachment threatened, governance stalled, and slowly Rivers people began to notice something unusual. The governor was fighting his own political family. This was no longer party politics. This was survival. Every governor has a moment when he must decide, do I rule or do I serve? For Fubara, that moment arrived quietly, but the decision was explosive. Please, I want to make a passionate appeal as regards YouTube analytics. 96.3% of people who watch these videos are not subscribed to this channel. Only 3.7% are subscribed to this channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video, because when you do that, it helps YouTube to push the video further to others. Thank you. Nyesom Wike did not just fight opposition parties. He fought his own allies, his own party, his own political family, and two names stand out like scars on Rivers and Nigerian politics: Farah Dagogo and Atiku Abubakar. Two battles, two egos, one common thread: Wike's refusal to bow. Farah Dagogo was not just another politician. He was bold, outspoken, unapologetic, and in Rivers State under Wike, boldness without permission was a crime. Dagogo represented something dangerous and independent, a grassroots appeal, a challenge to absolute control. Dagogo refused to submit to Wike. He refused to dissolve into the PDP system in Rivers State. He refused to lower his voice. And then came the hammer before the PDP primaries election. He was arrested, he was humiliated, and he was detained. Not because Dagogo was the biggest threat, but because he was the loudest reminder that Wike's power was not unquestioned. When the PDP primary elections finally came, Wike single-handedly handpicked Similar Fubara as his successor. Similar Fubara worked under Wike as the Accountant General of the state. When Fubara decamped to the APC, many misunderstood the move. This was not ideology. This was strategy. Let's be clear. APC offered federal protection by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. APC neutralized Wike's PDP chokehold, and APC shifted Rivers from opposition to center stage power. In one move, Wike lost monopoly over the party. The House of Assembly lost moral authority over Similai Fubara. Similai Fubara's loyalty is now to Abuja. Suddenly, Fubara was no longer isolated. He had options, and in Nigerian politics, options are oxygen. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu presented that option and gave Fubara a lifeline in Nigerian politics. By being loyal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Fubara has secured his political career in Nigerian politics. This is very important, and for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this is strategy, and it works for him. Wike's style was loud, commanding, confrontational. Fubara's style was silent, methodical, and patient. While Wike shouted, Fubara countered. While Wike threatened, Fubara aligned himself with Abuja. While Wike relied on fear, Fubara built legitimacy. This was the genius of the move. Fubara didn't fight Wike directly. He changed the battlefield. And when the battlefield changes, all generals lose relevance. After the defection, federal agencies recalibrated. Political elites switched tone. Grassroots leaders followed power, not noise. The House of Assembly divided. The party structure confused. Wike's once solid grip cracked. Wike thought he was a kingmaker, but in Nigerian politics, there's always a bigger chessboard. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not play checkers. He has used Wike to break PDP unity leading to the 2023 general election. He delivered strategic advantage. Wike had taken political bullets for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and has crossed dangerous lines for him. In return, he expected control of rivers, control of structures, control of outcomes in river, and perhaps most importantly, control over his successor. Fubara was supposed to be his insurance, a loyal extension, a political continuation. But Tinubu saw something Wike did not see. He saw a pressure point. Tinubu does not fight in public. He does not threaten. He does not shout. He waits. He studies ambition. He understands ego. And he knows one eternal truth. Men who overplay their hand always expose their weakness. Tinubu never promised Wike absolute rivers control. He never publicly endorsed Wike's dominance. He simply allowed Wike to believe, and belief can be a trap. When Fubara decamped, it wasn't just a party switch, it was a signal that federal power had recalibrated. Rivers was no longer Wike's exclusive domain. Loyalty had conditions, and suddenly Wike realized something chilling. The same system he helped empower had outgrown his control. Tinubu did not betray Wike. He used him. He used his rebellion, used his defiance, used his influence, then neutralized his excesses. Tinubu allowed Wike to fight PDP, weaken opposition, divide loyalty lines. But when Wike tried to become a parallel power center, Tinubu adjusted the balance. Because Tinubu understands one rule of governance: there cannot be two emperors under one roof. Imagine the moment it dawned on him, that realization that sacrifice does not guarantee dominance. That loyalty is not the same as leverage. Power borrowed from the center can be withdrawn at any time. Wike was not defeated by Fubara. He was outpositioned by Tinubu. That hurts more. This wasn't just politics. This was a man saying, I refuse to be remembered as a shadow. Fubara chose legacy over comfort. He chose risks over obedience. and history over fear. And in doing so, he redefined what political courage looks like in Nigeria. Not loud rebellion, but decisive escape. Fubara's defection was not betrayal, it was political emancipation, a reminder that no godfather reigns forever, that political power must renew itself through consent, not control. And as Rivers State stands at this new crossroads, one truth is clear. The era of unquestioned political emperor is ending. A new era of calculated defiance has begun. What do you make of all this? Do you think Fubara made the right move? And how do you think Wiki can bounce back from all this? Please comment, like, and share this video. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.